Welcome back for the second part in our Sublime series where the dark drug underworld means the beautiful game back in the 80s. We are in beautiful and sunny Colombia, but lingering clouds of bloodshed and sadness were ever present at this time. Football is often a ray of light for the masses in times of despair, and this was, of course, the case for many in Colombia during the 80s. But how coincidental that the same gangs causing murder on the streets were the same people financing the success of Colombian football. Some might say that Pablo Escobar, the kingpin of the Medellin cartel, exaggerated his love for the beautiful game because it helped him to gain support. And maybe that's true. Escobar organized and sponsored local football tournaments in Medellin. These events, often referred to as Escobar's tournaments, were held in poor neighborhoods and provided opportunities for young talent to showcase their skills. These tournaments were a blend of his love for football and his desire to win local support, we suppose. Escobar often hosted football matches at his luxurious estate, Hacienda Napolis. He invited professional players, local talents, and even international stars to play in these games. These private matches were perhaps a testament to his deep interest in football, but also showed his desire to be closely involved with the popular and powerful of the time. Any politician of today does the same by rubbing shoulders with the nation's top footballers. Hacienda Nápoles boasted well-maintained football fields where these matches took place. Escobar enjoyed playing football himself and frequently participated in these games. Needless to say, you would probably want to avoid tackling Pablo Escobar in case one of his sicarios might decide to punish you after the game. Escobar cultivated personal relationships with many football players. He was known to provide financial support to players and their families, earning their loyalty and admiration. This connection extended beyond Atlético Nacional to other clubs and players within Colombia. So did he buy the loyalty of many in Colombian football? Perhaps so. By way of friendship, money, or fear. One way or another, Escobar had a firm grip on the beautiful game and its most important figures. Several players received protection and favors from Escobar, further solidifying his image as a benefactor within the football community. This patronage was part of his broader strategy to gain influence and respect. Unsurprisingly, as part of his efforts to improve his public image, Escobar funded the construction of football fields and sports facilities in underprivileged areas. These projects were aimed at winning the hearts of the local population and projecting himself as a community benefactor. So Escobar's love for football was multifaceted. He used his financial resources to support and develop the sport in Colombia, from sponsoring local tournaments to financing major clubs like Atlético Nacional. His personal involvement, from hosting matches at his estate to building football facilities in poor neighborhoods, showcased his genuine passion for the game. This love for football was intertwined with his broader strategy of gaining social influence and laundering money. But it was also a reflection of his deep personal interest in the sport, we would have to admit. It's hard to know the full truth, though. The man was mysterious after all. Regardless of the power surge that might have been behind it, one thing you cannot deny is that Escobar's investment led Atlético Nacional to continental glory. And in particular, it paid the wages of some of the best players in Colombia at the time. René Higuita was renowned for his unconventional and flamboyant style of goalkeeping, often acting as a sweeper keeper. His daring plays and exceptional shot-stopping abilities made him a crucial part of Atlético Nacional's defense and also a cult football hero still well known to this day. In the 1989 Copa Libertadores final, Higuita played a vital role in the penalty shootout against Club Olimpia of Paraguay, making crucial saves that helped secure the victory for Atlético Nacional. Another man on Escobar's paycheck was Leonel Álvarez, a key figure in the midfield, known for his tenacity, stamina, and excellent ball-winning abilities. His work rate and ability to disrupt the opposition's play were essential for the team's overall balance. His presence in the midfield provided stability and allowed Atlético Nacional to control the tempo of the game, playing a pivotal role in their successful Copa Libertadores campaign. While Club Olimpia in the finals was the most high-profile team, Atlético Nacional defeated en route to their 1989 Copa Libertadores title, Victory over Millonarios in the semifinals was also a critical and challenging triumph for a number of reasons. Millonarios was one of the strongest and most successful clubs in Colombian football history. Both today and at the time, they have a rich legacy and had a strong squad during the late 1980s. Of course, that semi-final clash was particularly intense because it pitted two Colombian giants against each other at a more than interesting time in the country. The two-legged semi-final was fiercely contested, with Atlético Nacional managing to advance only on away goals after drawing 1-1 in Medellin and 0-0 in Bogota. Then, in the two-legged final, it started with a 2-0 defeat for Nacional in Paraguay. Still, in the second leg in Medellin, Nacional won 2-0, leading to a dramatic penalty shootout. Atlético Nacional emerged victorious, securing their first Copa Libertadores title. After the streets of Medellin were filled for a team parade, Pablo Escobar hosted an extravagant celebration at his luxurious estate to commemorate the historic title. The event was attended by players, coaches, and other club officials. The estate, known for its opulence, provided a grand backdrop for the festivity. Escobar, known for his generosity towards the players, reportedly gave lavish gifts to the team members as a reward for their victory. These gifts were a testament to his appreciation and to further solidify his bond with the players, and who knows what else might have went on at those parties in the private residence of Escobar. The 1989 Copa Libertadores victory remains one of the most significant achievements in Colombian football history. The celebrations were not just about the win, but also about the unity and pride it brought to the people of Medellin and Colombia as a whole. Despite the controversial figure of Pablo Escobar, the triumph was a moment of pure joy and national pride, marking a high point in the intersection of Colombian football and its socio-political landscape. But soon after, the narco football relations of Colombia would take another turn for the worse. Find out what happened next, hit subscribe, and we will see you in part 3 of this series.